Hi, everyone. Welcome to Tarot. We are going to channel a message from one of the ancient Egyptian gods. All right. Make the message clear, please. Okay, we have Sobek. All right, the god of unions and power. All right. I just heard power struggles. So you may be going through power struggles, but we'll just see. Sobek, what is the topic of discussion? All right, wisdom. Okay. So I feel like you're going to get some information about how to become powerful or something like that. Okay, so I feel like if you're in a group or in a union or in some type of group here, you have majority of the information. You're like you're the knowledge keeper or the gatekeeper. All right, I feel like if you're gatekeeping something, that is a wise decision. Keep it to yourself. Do not share with everyone. So I feel like you're realizing this, like like when you have wisdom, that's great. But when you put it to use, you have to keep it to yourself in order for you to gain power. Like I'm getting like knowledge is power. That's the message. Knowledge is power. All right. So Sobek is telling me like, yeah, knowledge is power is the wrong saying. It should be wisdom is power. Because anyone can have knowledge, right? But it's like if you don't know what to do with it, then you're stuck. So I'm getting wisdom is power. That's the real power here. When you have the knowledge and then you're wise enough to know what to do with it. Okay, so that could be you or you're stepping into that energy. All right. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Chalices, the Hangman, Pisces energy, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All right. Okay, so I feel like you're realizing that you have to like make some type of sacrifice here. Like you're understanding the knowledge of around sacrificing people, like either in a group or something like that. Like not actually sacrificing, like killing them, but like it could be that. I mean, that sounds crazy, but it could be like, you know, somebody has to take the short end of the stick, or there's always going to be someone at the bottom. Like if you're at the top or something like that, like maybe this is something you're realizing. All right, give me one, please. All right, millions. Okay, so you're not a millionaire, okay, but I feel like you want to be. Okay, so I feel like you're trying to figure out like, okay, so I feel like you have the knowledge to get like was like you have the knowledge to become a millionaire, but you're not yet. You don't like this. You're like, yeah, I'm tired of not being a millionaire. I'm tired of not having my money together. I'm tired of not like I have all this information. I'm super smart, but like I need I need to implement this knowledge I know so that I can get this money. So you know, people say knowledge is power, money is power, or something like that, but really it's wisdom. Like you have to know what to do. You have to know what sacrifices to make because it's like you have things to do. It's like you always have things to do or something like that. You always have to go somewhere. And I feel like you're starting to like feel a type of way about that, or you're going to start feeling some type of way about this, always having to go somewhere and do something. All right, we have hundreds. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're making hundreds of dollars. All right, so um, this is what you're doing. You're like, yeah, if I just stick to this budget, I'll become a millionaire one day or something like that. Okay, that's fine. I just feel like you're just upset that you're not a millionaire. You feel like you're smart enough to be a millionaire. You're smart enough to be rich. Sobek notices that. He's like, yeah, I can tell that, you want this or something like that. Like, but you got to start off at like with just hundreds or something. Okay, we have garage. All right, so you may need a garage for something. I don't know. Do you need storage or okay. So this could be like a car garage or something like that. I feel like this is where you are. So I feel like you don't want to park in the garage, or you're like, so it could be that simple. Like you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna park in the garage. I'm gonna do something another way because you're smart. So you're okay. So this is like the example of like you're not gonna park in the garage. You're gonna park on the street because you'd rather take your chances getting a ticket versus like paying for the garage or something like that. Or it's not that like you rather just pay for street parking or something like that. You're like, yeah, I ain't no millionaire. I'm not gonna be spending mad money on some damn on a garage or something. So let me just I'll just pay a ticket or something like that. That's the sacrifice. This is what you feel is smart or something. It's a situation like that, like um you just know like where you are, like you're living within your means or something like that. Like that's wise to you, is to live within your means. I feel like you're doing like this is like a form of protection for you. You're like, yeah, I'm only going to spend $100. I shouldn't be spending more than $100 on something because I ain't no millionaire. I ain't rich. So why am I spending more than $100 on anything? So I feel like this is a new mindset you're going to inhabit or something. You're like, yeah, I'm not a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. So anything that's over hundreds or hundreds of dollars, I'm not paying for that. I'm not spending my money on that. This could be a garage. Like maybe you're moving and they're trying to ask you to pay for like, parking in the garage at this like unit or something. You're like, nah, I'm gonna just park on the street, or yeah, I'm not rich like y'all. Like, like sorry, I'm not gonna do that. So you're just being like really wise. Like it's like you know how to get around certain situations. It's like you have a certain finesse to you. Yeah, because if you didn't know that there was street parking that's cheaper, then you wouldn't be wise enough to say, "Hey, I don't want to park in that garage. I don't want to stay there. I'd rather just go here." Something like that. Something similar to that, okay? So I feel like you're just not feeling the garage. You don't care to be in the garage here. You don't care. You don't need it. It's not a necessity. This could be like if you're buying a house, you're like, yeah, I don't need the garage. Like I can park my car outside. Like I don't need that. I feel like someone is trying to like sell you um a garage or a storage unit. Okay, we have the two of wands. All right, the six swords are reversed. Okay, there's not supposed to be any reversals in this deck, but I'll take it. It's probably meant to be that way. All right, we have the nine of swords, the four of pentacles, the star, Aquarius energy, and the nine of cups. All right. So yeah, I feel like now this is how you're going to be moving. This is how you're going to be like moving forward. You're going to move like you're not rich. Like I feel like, maybe there's people around you who don't like live in their means. You're not doing that anymore. Like you're realizing that you have baggage and stuff like that. You're like, yeah, like I got bills to pay, I got stuff to do. Like you keep thinking about like if you don't make these sacrifices, or if you don't act smart, you're going to regret it later, or you're going to be worried. I just feel like you want to be in a position or in a place where you're secure and stable. Like you don't want to spend more than you have to, because you're like, yeah, why would I aspire to be in a garage or something like that? Like it's not all that. Like I'll just get my car washed. I don't really care about keeping my car clean. Like I can wash it. Like you're just like being financially savvy. But I feel like this is like a major point for a lot of you guys. You're going to be dealing with like car situations or something. Like if it's like your car, let's say your car breaks down, right? Let's say you have a car issue. You're like, yeah, like I can kind of fix it myself. I don't need to go to the garage. I'm not a millionaire. Like I can look something up on YouTube and do it myself. Like although this sucks as a sacrifice, but I don't had no money to be spending dollars. Like, why would the hell would I? Why would I spend $700 to get this car part fixed or something like that? So I feel like you're just trying to look up this information here. You're trying to figure out how to do something yourself. So I'm getting like DIY. Like you're just like, yeah, I'm a DIY it. Like I'm good enough myself. You're like, I feel like you're thinking of how could anyone want to spend more than like $100 on this? Like, what the hell? All right, we have at me. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you're online or something like that. Like you're looking at certain things online. All right, so I feel like because you're doing this, people are going to start talking about this, or people are going to say stuff about this. I don't feel like you care. Okay. Um you just want to be ahead of everybody. I feel like people will be upset that you didn't think of this, that they didn't think of this first, if anything. Yeah, because I feel like you were tired of worrying, like, okay, I'm gonna get a parking ticket, or I'm gonna get this, or I'm gonna get that, or I'm gonna, whatever the case is. Like, you're gonna get tired of that. All right, we have a new start is coming, new moon. All right, so I mean, this is just a new thing you're implementing. You're gonna, yeah, this could even be like, you have a Tesla or something, like you have to park at certain. So yeah, maybe this is a problem. Like some of you may have like a Tesla or electric car. This could be a problem you're trying to solve. You're trying to find out like how to charge your car or something. But yeah, I just feel like you're gonna do it the smart way. You're not gonna follow what everyone else does. You don't need to do that. Oh, okay. Your tire burst. You're gonna go to the garage and get it fixed. Oh no, I know somebody that can do something, or I can fix it myself. I know how to change a tire. Like I feel like This is an example of like how you're going to do this. Like you're counting on yourself. Yeah, it's like okay, who's gonna do it? It's me. Yeah, I'm gonna get it done at my place, or I'm gonna do it myself. I think this is now they're telling me what they mean by this card. I was like, oh yeah, where'd you get that fixed at? Oh, I did it myself. At myself, at me. Where? Me. I'm here. I'm the electrician. I'm the mechanic. I'm the person that's doing this. Cause you wanna know why? I ain't rich. I'm the five of pentacles. I ain't got no money. And I still gotta go places. I still gotta get things done. All right, we have grocery store. All right, so this can apply to the grocery store too. I just feel like you're going a lot of places. You're going to garages, grocery stores, locations, and you're using your wits. Like you're like let's say maybe you're getting into couponing or something like that. You're like, yeah, everyone else wants to just do regular grocery shopping. I'm not a millionaire. I'm gonna use coupons and start, you know, Like, where'd you get that from? Or how'd you get that sale? Oh, I got it myself. I just started couponing. Yeah, you may start to have like a coupon book, or you could be watching this. I feel like you're gonna try to get into couponing or something like that. You think that's a good idea? Go ahead and do it. I just feel like people are gonna have something that's smart to say about what you're doing. Yeah, prosperity begins and mental conflict is coming out. So yeah, this is going to help you save a lot of money, but it's going to be kind of a headache because like you have to do it all yourself or you have to figure it out yourself. I feel like Sobek can help you with that. Like any type of thing. Like so, I feel like if you're DIYing anything, like it's a little bit of a headache. You have to figure things out because like maybe there's like you have to like find a back corner or something. Like you can't just go straight to something. You have to like figure it out another way. But this is going to help you save money doing it yourself, being a DIYer. So if you've been thinking about doing it yourself, go ahead. All right. Let's go ahead and get an angel number for you. All right, we have 3455. Just give me a second to look it up. All right, so this number urges you not to doubt yourself, but trust your intuition. Yeah, so don't doubt yourself. This knowledge that you have, or whatever you feel like you can do it. Sobek is like, yeah, don't doubt that you can get something done yourself. Don't doubt that you can change a tire yourself, or that you can start couponing, or that you can go grocery shopping or do something by yourself. Like, you don't need no fucking DoorDash. You don't need no Instacart. You don't need to be doing that. You ain't no millionaire. That's what millionaires do. Why are you doing Instacart? This is what Sobek is saying. Like, you don't have to use all the services that are thrown to you. Be wise. I feel like these are services that millionaires use. Millionaires use Instacart. Why are you minimum wage using Instacart when you have a way to get to the grocery store? Like, why are you paying for parking when you can just park on the street? Like, it's like minimizing your like. I feel like you're trying to think like, I'm not a millionaire yet. Let me stop acting like one, or let me just live within my means. This is going to like, it's going to be a shift here, but it's the best thing for you to do something yourself. So yeah, stop doubting your abilities. You can do everything on your own. Use your intuition. Sobek is going to help you with that. Stop thinking that you can't do something yourself. It may be a little bit nerve-wracking because it's something new, but you can get it done. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more of these white cards. All right, we have royal. Yeah, this is like royal training, because like the royals had to know how to do everything themselves. Like, the royals didn't have fun. So I could be talking to a past life royal, or yeah, you probably a royal in your past life. If you aren't now, I mean, you could definitely be royalty now. But I feel like you have that royal essence to you where you have a lot of knowledge. You don't need to do everything. I feel like this is it's like training or something like that. Like, the royals have to know how to do everything themselves because people look up to them. If the royals don't know how to do it, like, who else is going to do it? So this is a part of being a royal. You ask to be royal. You ask to get princess treatment, or queen or king treatment. Well, here you go. You're gonna have to do some things yourself, or you're gonna have or you're gonna have to have someone else sacrifice to do it for you, or something like that. For those of you who are like at manager positions or something like that, because I was getting in the beginning that you understand sacrifice, or how to sacrifice things or people or situations. You have to call the shots. You have to make those tough decisions. Like, kings and queens, they had to, like, let's say like, I want to go back to like the ancient Egypt times. Like, let's say the Nile River isn't flooding, and crops are low. The royals had to make the decision. All right, well, since we're not getting as much, wheat or whatever crop grows with the Nile River, we're gonna cut back. You guys are gonna move to a different sector. I'm sorry, like, like just rearranging things, like not spending so much money on collecting things from the river because it's not much to collect. We're gonna invest our money somewhere else. We're gonna invest our people somewhere else. Like, you're gonna call the shots. Like, you're the wise one. Royals are usually the wisest one in the room. They have all the information, but it's based on like doing it yourself first. or experiencing something yourself first if you're not hands on first, So I think this is what Sobek is teaching you about the power of being a royal, or the knowledge you have to know, being able to do things by yourself, understanding your position, know you are not wealthy yet, like just cutting back, like just making the smart decision. Why the hell do you want to pay $100 for, like, for certain things? Like, it's just stuff like that. Okay. So I'm gonna leave a message there. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this message brought you clarity. If you feel like it did, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can see all the other videos that I post. And until next time, take care.